morning, Year 2. It is Monday, the 1st of March, and it is time for Maths with Mrs. Wood. So we are in our last week of our home learning, and today we are in our green book and on page 17. So just make sure that you are ready to start. You have got your maths hat on, your whiteboard and pen, and your book in front of you. Okay, so are we ready to learn? So we're going to start with our maths warm-up today, and we're going to start today with the top marks game. Now, last week we were looking at 10 more than a number and 10 less, and we found this quite difficult. So I'm going to show you how to access one of our games that we would use in school at home online. So, Mrs. Wood, click my link, and my link takes me to a top marks game called Chopper Squad. Now, this game can be used for one more and one less. We're going to use it for 10 more and 10 less. If you want to have a go at home, type into a search engine Top Marks Maths Games, and it will lead you to lots of other maths games. But if you want to play this particular game, it's called Chopper Squad. Okay, so let's play together. So you need your whiteboard and pen ready to write down the answers. Okay, let's go. So we're going to go for 10 more or less because this is what we found difficult last week. And I'm going to go with 1 to 100. So 10 less than 13. So remember, when we're finding more or less, 10 more or 10 less, if it's 10, the 10s changes and the 1s stays the same. So 10 less than 13. Now, I know that 13 has got 3 1s. So I know that my answer is going to have 3 1s in it. If you've got 100 square, you can use this to help. Okay, so if you have got 100 square or you're playing the game, 10 less is 1 square above, because if we count back 10, it will take us 1 square above. 10 more is 1 square down. If we count on 10 more, it will take us to 1 square below, 1 square down. So 10 less than 13, write on your whiteboard, 10 less than 13. Use my 100 square. That's fine, 13. 10 less would be 3. So did you get it correct? 10 less than 13 is 3. 10 less than 74. So let's find 74. My 70s row, my 4 column. 74 before the 70s, come the 60s, 74, 64. So 10 more than 73. So count on 10 from 73. So let's find 73 on my 100 square. 70s row, 3 column, 73, 83. Did you get 83? 10 more is 83. So count on 10. So that means add 10. So let's find 59. So I need my 9 column and my 50th row. 59. Write it on your whiteboard. 59. 69. So be sure to have a go at this at home and send Mrs. Wood a photograph. What is 10 more than 36? So 10 more than 36. 36. 46. 36. 46. So we still got our 6 because our 1s aren't changing, it's just our 10s. What is 10 less than 90? 10 less than 90. So I need to find 90 on my 100 square. So have a look at my 10s column. So before 90, if we're counting in 10s, what comes before 90? Is it the 60s, the 50s, the 40s? What comes before the 90s? 90, 80. So 1 square up if it's less. We'll do one more together before you can have a go at home. What is 10 less than 63? 10 less than 63. So we know it's going to end in 3. So 63. Let's find 60. Let's find the 60. So here's the 60s row. The 3 column, 63. 53 is 10 less. 50s come before the 60s. Okay. So let's move on then to today's learning. So that was our warm-up, and like Mrs. Wood said, be sure to send lots of photographs of any warm-ups or extra learning that you complete at home. So today, on page 17, we should have ordering and comparing numbers. Okay, so Mrs. Wood's going to run through a few examples to help you today with your learning in your activity book. Now, this is something we have done in school before. So when we're ordering and comparing numbers, we're comparing and ordering them by size of how big they are, how small they are, if they are larger, smaller, greater, less, all of those different words, that different vocabulary that we've learned in school. So we're going to be ordering numbers from smallest to largest, or even largest to smallest, and comparing them. So comparing the size of them. Okay, so Mrs. Wood has got here 4 two-digit numbers. So with your grown-up, read those 4 two-digit numbers. We've got 35, 3 tens and 5 ones. 21, 2 tens and 1 1. 75, 7 tens and 5 ones. And 46, 4 tens and 6 ones. Now, when we're ordering two-digit numbers, we need to look at the tens number because that defines if the number is greater or less by how many tens it has. So even if it has a greater amount of ones, it's the tens numbers that tells us if it's larger or smaller. So which number can you see there? Right on your whiteboard, the number that has got the least amount of tens. So which number would come first in our sequence? So which number did you write down? Hopefully you saw that 21 has only got 2 tens. So that would go at the start of our sequence. Okay, so 21 would come first because it only has 2 tens. Okay, so next, is it 35, 75 or 46? Which number has the next least amount of tens? This one's got 7 tens. That one's got 3 and that one's got 4. 35 would be next in our sequence because this number has got 3 tens. It has got more ones, but it's only got 3 tens. Okay, so I've got 75 and 46. So we should have next 46 because that has 4 tens. And then our greatest number, our largest number is 75. Okay, so we should have 21, 35, 46 and 75. Did you get that correct? So those numbers have been ordered from the smallest amount up to the largest. Okay, so have a go at this time on your own. On your whiteboard, we've got 84, 55, 16 and 82. So remember to start the number with the smallest, the least amount of tens. So which number there has got the least amount of tens? Okay. And then after that, move on to the next number and then your greatest number, your largest number. Now, to pause the video and have a go at that on your own first of all. Okay, how did you get on? Our smallest number, of course, is 16 because it only has 1 10. Let's take 84 away, and 16 is our smallest number. So swap those around. Okay. Now we've got 55, 84 and 82. Now I've got two numbers here with the same amount of tens. They're going to be next to each other, but which way around? So we'll have to look at their ones then. So next it should be 55 because 55 has got 5 tens. And both of my 80s numbers have 8 tens, so they are larger. One has got 4 ones though, and one has got 2. And I am going smallest to largest. 2 is smaller than 4, so 82, and my largest number is 84. Did you get that correct? So 16, 55, 82, and 84. Okay, this time,